Claps for Billy. Hello and welcome. This is the Simpit. I'm Devin Booth, and we're back with another Simpit ARCA Series race. This is the Simpit Oval Series broadcast. We do these every Friday, except for the last one. Sorry about that. And we are getting ready to get on the grid and go with these guys. A quick note on the standings for the season. We have David Clymer out front with a 244 points in the lead. Mark Michkowski with 237 in second, and Billy Strange is in with a 234 for third position. That means there's a 10-point difference. 10-point difference, and only 2 races to go for the top 3, so we could see a mix-up. It is still tight. Joe Hildinger is our 4th place runner with Thomas Dudek behind him in 5th. Brandon Skinner in 6th. Wayne Roberts for 7th. Jesse Fox for 8th. Sean Cole for 9th. And Brandon Carl rounds out our top 10. Again, that's for the series. Now, back into the race as these guys are getting up. We'll take a quick look at the quality times. We have Billy Strange out front with a 20.097. Thomas Dudek in behind with a 103. Mark Michkowski's in 3rd with a 117. Joe Hildinger for 4th with a 148. And Wayne Roberts rounding out the top 5 with a 174. David Clymer comes in 6th. A little bit off for him. Usually he's the leader. He's been absolutely dominating this series, so we'll have to watch and see if he gets himself up there. He has a 188. Jesse Fox in 7th with a 209. Jerry Watson with a 229 for 8th. And 9th place is Jeremy McLam with a 232. And rounding out the top 10 is Chris Generelli with a 235. Bobby Johnson, Brandon Skinner, Tony Morano Jr., Sean Cole, Rob Melnick, Andrew White, and David Blair are round out our times for today as these guys get ready and start rolling. Quick reminder, those of you guys watching this on the Simpit Crew channel, if you guys would be so kind as to drop a like over on the video here, maybe share it with some other people in the community, and of course subscribe to the Simpit Crew channel. This is the alternate channel for Sean Cole over at the Simpit. We have some crew members that do some things to help out and try to get some extra, little bit of coin in Sean's pocket. Just, you know, doing a little bit of extra stuff where we can. And it's always appreciated when you guys are able to support. So thank you guys for coming to watch. And again, don't forget to drop the like. And we will be here next week for the ultimate race. I was going to say the penultimate race, but no, the ultimate race. The finale, the actual race. The last one. Next week. We're at Martinsville Speedway this week for the penultimate race. Only 2 more to go. And as the cars get ready to roll, we're watching the pace car jump in. Coming around the final corner, Billy Strange out front setting the pace, and we are a go once again. Here for the second last race. Again, the Simpit ARCA Series. If you guys want to join, make sure you guys get in early in the season for the next season to get a start and get driving with these guys. There we go. Billy Strange setting the pace as the cars are off. Billy Strange actually managing to get a pretty good lead there. Mark Michkowski dropping into 2nd position. He actually gains one on Thomas Dudek, who is now in 3rd. Wayne Roberts in 4th. David Clymer already up to 5th as he's fighting Joe Hildinger in that 25 car, who's now stuck up top and moves back to 6th position. Clymer now on the inside of 47. That's Wayne Roberts up on the inside. Instantly, we were watching Clymer just pull past a lot of guys in the field. We do know that he's got the skills to win this race. We'll have to watch and see what he does to try to reel in Billy Strange and Mark Michkowski, the other 2 battling for the top 3 this season. Strange still holding strong with his lead on Michkowski, not leaving any room for him to get by. And Michkowski probably biding his time, hoping they run away. Strange currently in with a 20.403. That's the fastest lap thus far. Dudek in 3rd with David Clymer up to 4th from 6th, right behind him. Let's take a look back through the field. Joe Hildinger again running at the top 5. Wayne Roberts in 6th position. Jesse Fox in that 69 Giggity car running in 7th. Jeremy McLam in 8th. Bobby Johnson in 9th. Tony Morano Jr. for 10th as he's making the pass on Jerry Watson in that 17 car down low. Jerry Watson might manage to hold on to it, but he does on the outside, so we'll have to watch and see. And it looks like Tony's going to get it. Might take a couple corners, though. Brandon Skinner is in 12th as the caution comes out. Oh, Brandon Skinner gets punted as the caution comes out as well. Let's take a look and see if we can find the sideways car that caused the caution in the first place. I don't see anyone. Let's back up just a little bit just to see here. I don't know where that caution came from. Ah, there it is. The number 31, unfortunately, Tyson Landis getting loose and coming around. There's where our caution comes from. Hopefully nobody else caught up in that. No, it looks like it's good. And of course, we did see Skinner get pushed there, unfortunately. But it looks like he's back out on the road again. My camera's sorted there so we can back off a little bit and get a picture of what's going on for the field as they start to bunch up, rather. Sorry for the clicking sounds. Controlling my keyboard to make sure we can keep an eye on the action and everything that's going on. So we are now on lap 7 of 130 here again, Martinsville Speedway with the Simpit Oval Series, the ARCA Series in particular. And we have Billy Strange currently leading, quali pole, staple. Mark Michkowski up 1 for 2, and Thomas Dudek down 1 for 3rd. David Clymer's up 2 in 4th position. Joe Hildinger is rounding out the top 5, down 1. Wayne Roberts in 6th. Jesse Fox in 7th. Jeremy McLam in 8th, and Bobby Johnson in 9th. Tony Morano Jr. up 3, rounding out our top 10. Barry Watson, Chris Generelli, Sean Cole, Andrew White, and Brandon Skinner bring us back to 15 for the field. And then we have David Blair, Rob Melnick, that's Tyson Landis, who we're focused on as he comes out of the pits here, and Kenneth Estep rounding out the rest of the field. Kenneth actually opted not to start out on this one. He's having some issues with his PC, unfortunately, which you hate to hear about. So it sucks that he can't be out here, but of course he did make the responsible decision, knowing that his PC's not being consistent, to not run into the race, which of course is a good idea. We definitely promote that. Good plan, man. Good plan. We still are on the caution flag here as we come into turns 3 and 4, once again at Martinsville Speedway. They should see the green flag come out, and we should be green for lap 10. Crossing the line, there it is, green flag, most excellent. Everything should be good now. Again, you guys have the flags down in the bottom left. The relative is in your bottom right. And, of course, on the top left, you have the overall standing. Sorry, the relative changed size on me there. We'll fix it for you real quick, like. There we go. Again, guys, green flag racing is about to start. Pace cars in through 3 and 4. Billy Strange once again setting the pace. Let's see if Clymer can get a mad lead off the run here like he managed to on the last one, or if he ends up staying back, and also keep an eye on Michkowski to see if he manages to keep up. Clymer, ooh, getting dropped down low there. Looks like Billy got a really good start. Oh, and Michkowski goes around right off the bat. Oh, no. Was that just a tires thing? That's unfortunate to see right there. Hard on the start. Michkowski. Oh, Clymer gets right into him. Right into him. That sucks to see. I don't know if Michkowski just had a bad run or what happened there. If we look at the start, we have Billy Strange with a quick run. The 83 down below, 25 and Clymer making contact, and yet Clymer just gets right into him. I don't know if Clymer misjudges brakes or if Mark was slow. That sucks to see. Mark's not going to be happy about that, I'm sure. Nobody else collected into it. Our second caution of the night, only lap 11. I'm sure the guys are fuming in the chat. If you guys would like to, you can go take a look at twitch.tv/SimpitLive. Get Sean Cole's perspective of the race, and you can also hear the guys talking in the race chat there. What an unfortunate incident to start off that green flag run there. Excuse me, apologies. Alright, lap 12 of 130, second caution of the night. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Put on a little bit of background tunage here. That smooth sax, because something's got to be smooth in this caution-filled race that's starting off thus far. A quick moment to take a look at the Twitch chat. Thank you very much, Rachel. A big old thank you very much. 21 months subscribed over here on the Twitch land. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Many gracias. Many of them. All of the thank yous, the mercies, origatos, and all that whatnots. Many thanks. I hope you're well, Rach. It's good to see you. Lucky he had help. Yes. Indeed, he did. He had all of the help. Alright, green flag is out. We're getting ready for the racing. Eyes are back on the track. Pace car will be going in here on 3. Quick look at our standings once again. Billy Strange out front. Thomas Dudek in second. Joe Hildinger for third. David Clymer for fourth. Wayne Roberts for fifth. Jeremy McLam. Tony Morano Jr. Jesse Fox. Christian Arley. Bobby Johnson. Jerry Watson. Andrew White. Brandon Skinner. Sean Cole and Dave Blair bring us back to 15th. And here we go. Billy Strange starting off the race. Clymer immediately 3 wide. Look at him go. Let's get a closer view. Clymer pushing through like an absolute boss up into second position. I believe that was the 83 of Thomas Dudek pushed up top and stuck right there. David Clymer on the inside of Billy Strange going for the lead. What an early run. Lap 16 of 130, and Clymer is pushing like crazy to get ahead with those leaders and doing an absolute great job of it. What a legend. Clymer now pulls in front to take the lead. 5 positions gained in 16 laps, half of which have pretty much been cautions at this point. Absolute legend, Clymer. Well done. Billy Strange in second. Joe Hildinger in third. Thomas Dudek for fourth position. Wayne Roberts in fifth. Tony Morano Jr., Jesse Fox, Jeremy McLam, Bobby Johnson, and Chris Gennarelli bring us back to the top 10. Chris currently stuck up on the outside. Not going to lose a position, though. Jerry Watson in 11th position there. Trying to get his nose in. He's going to have to check up. Skinner's going to have to check up. We have the number 3 car of Andrew White stuck on the inside with Mark Michkowski on the outside, looking to get his positions back. The legend that is Sean Cole stuck up in this crazy mess. I'm sure he's white-knuckling his steering wheel. And we have Tyson Landis and Rob Melnick in behind them. David Blair running at the back of the field, probably just honestly trying to stay out of this at this point, looking the way these guys are racing. It is a close race back here, as Michkowski looks to get himself back up. Looks like Sean Cole's going to go on the push there for Andrew White rather than going for the pass. The number 31 of Tyson Landis still stuck upside, or up top rather. Sean Cole on the inside again. Twitch.tv/Simpit Live. You guys can check out his perspective. And if you guys would like to see what's going on and hear the guys in voice chat, Sean Cole doing a fairly good job keeping her clean back there again on the outside. Tyson Landis holding it. Looking good. What a great little battle we stumbled upon there. Let's move ourselves back up to Michkowski, the man who got pushed to the back early on, to see what he's going to manage to do. We know he's got quite a good pace here, but he does have a lot of cars to get through to get himself back up here. A quick moment to take a look at the Twitch chat. Alessandro, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I know you can't see it, but a slappy hands and a sleep well, my friend. Thank you for coming to hang out. Very much so appreciated. And again, glad to hear you're enjoying Dirt Rally too, brother. Hope to see you up in the leagues soon enough running the Simpit Rally with us. This is a fun season, but Season 1 will commence 2021. And we'll love to have you. All right, Mark Michkowski starting to make that push. Gary Watson stuck up on the outside. He's got Brandon Skinner already ahead of him here. Mark Michkowski's just looking to stay on Skinner's bumper. Let's move up a little bit because I can see some 2-wide action up here. Looks like we've got the 69 Giggity of Jesse Fox running in 6th position. Appropriate number is appropriate. Take a quick look at our leaders to see what's going on. Dave Clymer just running away with it. As per usual, once he gets that lead, he pretty much holds that lead. And we have a caution flag out. Let's take a look if we can find the sideways car. Move our... Oh, the 27 of Chris Gennarelli is backwards. Can we get the Chris Gennarelli, please? There we go. What happened here? Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. What in the... Oh no. Oh, wow. What happened here? Looks like we have the 84 of Bobby Johnson coming up down low on the number 8 of Jeremy McLam. Chris Gennarelli gets into the rear of the 84, unfortunately causing him to get into a right wobble. Of course, you don't want to see that. Johnson's going to get up on the wall. Gennarelli is going to go down low. We've got Michkowski in behind Skinner. Skinner goes to check up. Michkowski pushes on Skinner. In behind them, we've got White in the 3 car. That's going to cause a 4-car pileup, which is going to push the 27 into the 84. The initial 2 cars involved in the wreck get caught up in it. Skinner goes around. As these guys come back down, Michkowski gets caught up in it. Oh, White's probably counting his lucky stars. Sean Cole. Oh my goodness. Let's take a quick look at the in-car. Again, guys, shout out for Sean Cole, twitch.tv/Simpit Live. If you guys wanted to go hear the comms after that incident. Here's Sean Cole's perspective, being he was the car in the back for this one. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Oh my goodness. Sean Cole, way to keep your shit together. Pardon my language, but wow, guys. That was a hell of a good avoidance from Sean Cole. Well done, buddy. There was a lot going on, and you can hear him throttle, brake, steer, doing everything he can to make it through it. What a legend. Good job, Sean. Good job. Wow. That's just unfortunate. All right, let's get ourselves back up live once again. We are on the green flag here. Lap 26 of 130. Move ourselves up to our leader real quick like. Yeah, Michkowski unfortunately is having a rough time of it today. All right, pace car's in. David Blair! David Danger Blair! David No Tires Blair! David Rally Blair! Whatever nickname you want to choose. David's a legend. And David versus David. Here we go. Dave Blair with an excellent run. Clymer looking to close off on Billy Strange. Billy Strange gets on the inside, hits Clymer. He's going to knock him back straight. We've got the 25 sideways, the 47, the 39, the number 8, the number 3, the 34, and the 959. All collapse into each other. Clymer a little aggressive on the block. Billy a little aggressive on the push. And everything behind them just falls apart. This is a hell of an accident right there. Yeah, the 25 checked up. That means Tony and the 323 there is going to get into him. We see these two sideways because, again, I think Clymer was playing a little too defensively. Billy was pushing really hard into Clymer's defense. And there wasn't a heck of a lot the guys behind them were going to do at that point. I mean, what can you do? Look at this. There's a wall of cars. There's not a damn thing you can do. Jesse Fox, go buddy, go. Sneaking by on the inside. One car seems to have made it through clean. Looks like Skinner made it through clean as well, but he was he was already a little bit damaged, so unfortunately it's not full clean for him. Let's take a look from the back perspective. You can see the leaders getting into the accident up there as the wall starts to collapse, and then on the exit is when it really gets hairy. The wall of cars. Oh, he giggities his way through the only hole in existence. Cars getting pushed on the wall up on the top right. Well done, Fox. Way to hold your stuff together. Sean Cole, unfortunately, getting caught up in that one again. Shoutouts for Sean Cole, twitch.tv/Simpit Live. That's gotta be some angry comms coming out of those guys at the moment. Woof! What an unfortunate turn of events today. Let's move ourselves back up live here and take a quick look at the field. Oh, sorry, I apologize for the camera miss up there. Let's get ourselves on the leader. So we have David Danger Blair out front, 16 positions gained. What a legend, Dave. I mean, sometimes just avoiding the accidents is all it takes, right? Well done, Dave. Holy hell. 16 positions gave. David Blair in front. Billy Strange in second. Tony Morano Jr.'s in third. Up 10. Tony's doing it well today as well. David Clymer now down to 4th position, but we know he can push his way back up. Thomas Dudek currently rounding out the top 5. Wayne Roberts is in 6th, Tyson Landis in 7th, Rob Melnick in 8th, Jesse Fox in 9th, Andrew White is in 10th. We've got Brandon Skinner, Sean Cole, Mark Michkowski, Jerry Watson, and Joe Hildinger, bringing us back to 15th position here today. What a mess. What a mess. These guys are not going to be happy with this race, I don't think. We're on to lap 32, and what is this, the 4th caution or the 3rd? 4th, I think. There's been a few. I actually lost count quite quickly, and we're not even halfway through the race yet. So I'm sure these guys are chapped as they start to line up here. David Blair going to be setting the pace. And he knows he's got fast guys all around him, so you know he's going to be taking off. Now, everybody has pit except for Dave Blair. We've got Billy Strange in on 24, Jesse Fox 25, Sean Cole, Jerry Watson in 30, and Mark Michkowski in 31, Joe Hildinger in on 29. Dave Blair not in yet. And he's the pace setter. Here we go. It's in. Through T4. And Dave is on the gas. Here we go. Billy Strange in second. David Blair out in the lead. Tony Morano Jr. in behind. And we have Climber in behind them. Keep an eye on what goes on here. Billy Strange has got good tires. David Climber already down low. Making a move on Tony Morano. Pushing it down low, and away he goes. Tony Morano down to 4th position. David Climber now up to 3rd once again as he pushes his way back to the top. We've got 2 wide in the back, but I don't want to look away from our leaders as Dave Blair is on them old tires. And we know, with these guys having pit only 10 laps ago and most of those laps being under caution, that they are going to be quick. Billy Strange now making a move. David Climber's going to get pushed back into 2nd. Or sorry, David Blair. Now I'm getting confused. We got too many Davids up at the front. David Blair up on the top. Come on, hold it, Blair. He's probably playing conservatively. He knows he knows he's no tires Blair at the moment. So he's playing it safe. As he drops back, David Blair now 3rd position. Climber up. Oop, I hate when the camera does that. Climber up to 2nd. Blair's still stuck up top as Morano now gets by him. We're going to keep an eye on this as we watch these guys with the no tires get pushed back. But he's had an excellent run so far. I mean, if they have another caution right away and he gets in there for tires, he'll be doing just fine. I don't know if this is going to be a 1 or a 2 stop race. 2 or 3 sets of tires. We'll have to find out. Billy Strange with a pretty good lead. Climber followed back. Oh, and Thomas Dudek slipping on the inside there. David Blair getting a little bit loose again. Those tires, man, that difference. It's a big difference. Thomas Dudek going for down low. Tyson Landis is in behind him. And they don't quite get by. It looks like Dave's going to manage to hold off on the top 5 for now. But there it is. There it is. Tyson Landis with the nose in. I just realized we're looking at the wrong paints. Let's get that fixed, shall we do? We shall. Alright, there we go. David Blair, again, unfortunately getting pushed back. You hate to see it. There we go, as the paints start to fix. Wish somebody yelled at me earlier. I would have done that earlier. My bad, guys. My bad. Lap 40 of 130. We're getting close to halfway through, finally. Close to halfway. Billy Strange still the lead. David Climber opting to follow in behind him, but looks like he's got some good little runs. We might see a push here. Not quite, not quite. Tony Morano Jr. sitting in 3rd, up 10. Doing extremely well. Thomas Dudek is in 4th. Tyson Landis, the mover and the shaker for the day, up to 5, up into 5th position, up 13. That's David Blair now. Oh my goodness, there it is, another caution. Oh wow, what happened here? I saw the sideways car, but we don't know where it came from. And it looks to me like we've got a rather staggered entrance. Wow, what happened here? I think that's... So Rob Melnick in the 34, 14th position. Does he get loose or does Sean booty him? We're going to have to take a look and see here. As the caution rolls out, I'll throw on some of that smooth sax. He gets loose and Sean catches him up. He never makes the apex there. He's unfortunately just sliding out. That sucks to see it. Number 34, a little sideways, gets up high. Sean's checking up, but not enough. Gets into him, he gets into him, and everybody else gets smashed, yeah. Let's take a quick look from Michkowski's position. Oof. He's got a bashed up front end on that one, doesn't he? Take a look at our cockpit here. This should be the best view for the wreck. In terms of interiors, there they go. Ho! And he makes it. Michkowski finally getting through one clean. Unfortunately, already damaged. Not really doing a hell of a lot for him, but... Oh, good luck, Mark. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully you get caught back up again. It's been a hard race for a lot of these guys, but Michkowski in particular has not had a good time of it. He does jump into the pits, though, on this one, lap 42. Looks like there's no more quick repairs, or he's opting not to use it until later. Not sure exactly what's going on there. We'll move ourselves back up to our leaders and take a look at our current standings as of lap 44. And coming up onto lap 45 here right away of 130 again. Martinsville Speedway in the Simpit ARCA series. Taking a look here, we have Billy Strange in first at the moment. Quali pole, not quite stay pole, but he's still there at the moment, so we'll call it. David Clymer up 4 for second position. Tony Morano Jr. up 10 into the top 3. Thomas Dudek is in 4th. Tyson Landis, again, the mover and shaker for the day, up 13 positions to 5, rounding it out. Jesse Fox is in 6th, Andrew White for 7th, Brandon Skinner for 8th, Wayne Roberts for 9th, and David Blair rounding out the top 10. He's now pit. He's got them new tires on. We'll see if he manages to get himself back up to lead again. Jerry Watson in 11th, Sean Cole for 12th, Rob Melnick for 13th, Mark Michkowski for 14th, and Joe Hildinger rounding out the top 15 at the moment. We can take a look and see if there's any hangers on at the back there. We have Jeremy McLam, Bobby Johnson, and Chris Generelli as the rest of the people for the day, rounding out the 18 starting cars for our grid. Again, Kenneth Estep having some computer issues, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Making the responsible decision to dip out is probably the good idea. There's that green flag. Cars are going to double up, and we're going to see how we do once again. Going on to the backstretch, watching for that pace car to pull in. Get into our closer camera here. Get a good look at these beautiful paint jobs as they come by and the pace car goes in. Looking good, looking fine. Let's give her the big cam and see what happens. Got pretty much all the cars in the picture at this point. And away we go. Billy Strange with a demanding lead. Clymer with an early block. Gonna hold him off there. Tony Morano Jr. in 3rd. Tyson Landis in 4th. And we have a battle for the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th positions there. Number 3 car of Andrew White in there. Thomas Dudek, Brandon Skinner, and Jesse Fox. All side by side. Whoa! Onto the inside goes the number, I believe that's 83 of Thomas Dudek. Looking for a pass on the number 3 of Andrew White. Andrew White getting a little bit loose up there. Managing to get through. Oh, looks like Sean Cole's slow. We got quite a bit of movement on the back. You can see Michkowski in that green car there having to do some wiggles, but he manages to hold it out. Looking pretty good here. Gonna look back towards the rear of the field as these guys seem to be racing the hardest at the moment. Michkowski now back up to 11th. He did hit the back of the pack for a little while, so he's doing pretty good getting himself back up. Joe Hildinger early lapped in 15th. He's the last car on the field at the moment, looking to get some time back. David Clymer right on the inside of Billy Strange as we switch back to the leaders. Here we go once again. Clymer making that move. Billy with the block on him, closing it late. I think I heard a little bit of contact there. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure it was there. Pretty sure. Look at these guys go. Billy Strange doing his best to hold him off here. Clymer just pushing away. Both having pit lap 24. Neither running on particularly great tires. Running 20.674 on that last lap. Billy Strange coming in this lap with a 560 to David Clymer's 515. So Clymer is indeed just that little bit quicker and seems to be so fairly consistently. As he goes to make another move, he looks. But Billy's going to get that line locked down. I don't even think Clymer had a chance on that one. I think he's just trying to put that pressure on at this point. Is staying low, though. There might be something to hitting it that way. I don't know. He's staying up close behind him, and he's doing a good job of it. Maybe breaking the draft for a bit for temps. I'm not sure, but whatever he's doing, it's working for him. The battle continues. David Clymer just moving away, trying to get that position back from Billy. He was leading for a bit. These guys are in the top 3 points contention for the season, and they're only separated by about 10 points. Billy and Clymer less so. If we take a look at our standings really quick, which I can do, we have David Clymer with 244, Mark Michkowski with 237, and Billy Strange with 234. So there's a 10-point gap separating these two at the moment. Let's move back and find the backwards car. Oh my goodness, I missed it. I tabbed away to look at the points right as Clymer spun out. You guys got to see it. Clymer catches the curb and around he goes, catches the wall. Unfortunate, but at least nobody else is taken out. Caution flag is out. Clymer's able to turn around. He's not going to go a lap down, but he is going to have some work ahead of him, and Mark Michkowski is going to be ahead of him as well, so it's not going to be all drivers that he can confidently get by. Tony Morano Jr. currently pulling out the lead as he stays out. Billy Strange goes into the pits. This is lap 55. Move ourselves back live again to take a look and see. Climber's gone into the pits as well. I'm wondering if they have 2 or 3 tire sets for this race. It looks like they're probably got 3 at least with the way they're going in. We'll have to see. Move ourselves back up to our current leader, Tony Morano Jr. up 12. Tyson Landis right in behind him, up 16. We'll see if this pit strategy hurts or helps, as all of the big runners have gone in for lap 55. Jesse Fox, if the pit cycle is correct, I think our current... No! Sean Cole, depending on when he comes out here. Okay, there we go. He's dropping back. We'll have to watch and see how this balances out. Looks like we got Billy Strange, Jesse Fox, Sean Cole, Climber, and Mark for our top 5, as if the pit cycle works out the way it should. We'll have to watch and see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Move ourselves back out to the wide camera so we can get an idea of what's going on. Lots of cautions this race, unfortunately. Again, I'm sure the guys aren't happy about that, but we're getting close to the last... we are on the last 2 races here. We're getting close to the last race, so... These guys are getting pushy. All the marbles, man. All the points. This is it. This is it. Just taking a quick look here. Back through the field as the cars come around and all of our glorious paints that we got on the field today. I think there's only 15 cars, or do we have 16? 16 now that are still running. Nope, 15, yeah. 15 that are still running. Oh, yeah, yep. We're clear, we're 100% now, 15. Sorry, this car was getting me confused. We're good now. 15 cars still running, 15 cars still running. 1 in the pits. Excuse me. Green flag's out. Everybody's going to be stacking up. So taking a look at our leaderboard as we come down to the back stretch, we have Tony Morano, Tyson Landis, Thomas Dudek, Andrew White, and Brandon Skinner running our top 5. Wayne Roberts, Rob Melnick, Jerry Watson, David Blair, and Jesse Fox bring us back to 10th. Billy Strange, Mark Michkowski, David Climber, Joe Hildinger, and Sean Cole round out the cars on track at the moment. Again, last 2 turns, 3 and 4. Here we go. Pace car is in. Tony Morano Jr. setting the pace. We have the top 4 all on old tires. Everybody behind them pit lap 40s in the lap 40s or the 50s. So we should see a shakeup here. Tony Morano Jr. with a great start. Tyson Landis going to drop in behind him. And Thomas Dudek on the inside with Andrew White stuck up on the outside of Brandon Skinner. Brandon Skinner has been a pretty consistent, good performer for these races. He is somebody to keep an eye on. While not in contention for the lead, definitely a good driver and consistent on track. Andrew White getting better and better. He was a newer driver that was just starting with us when he started these seasons, and he's just continuously practiced and done extremely well, as shown today as he's sitting in 4th position with a fairly clean car considering everything that's happened today. There's a little bit of bump up on his bumper there, but everything else looks pretty good. Tony Morano Jr. still holding that lead. Tyson Landis following him close behind in 2nd. Both these guys moving up lots of positions, 12 and 16 respectively, but the mover and shaker award goes to Tyson in with 16 gained. As he moves to the outside, I think he had to check up a little bit there, unfortunately. That's going to put him offline. That's also going to check up Mr. Dudek. And Tony gets a little bit of a runoff. Let's move ourselves back through the field. Andrew White 4th, Brandon Skinner in 5th, looking to make a little bit of a pass, not quite. Rob Melnick is in 6th. Jerry Watson for 7th. David Climber now on the inside of Jesse Fox, making his move back up to 7th position. Climber is not taking any time getting those positions back, knowing that the other guys are also stuck back in the field there. Jerry Watson in 8th, Jesse Fox for 9th. Billy Strange doing his best to get back up there. He's in 10th. Wayne Roberts in 11th. David Blair moving down to 13th as Mark Michkowski makes the pass for 12th right before our eyes. Sean Cole is in 14th and Joe Hildinger is in 15th. Back up to our leaders again. And here we go. Tony still leading. Nice and clean. Well done, Morano. Well done. Taking a look, we're on lap 65 of 130. So we've done it. We're halfway. This is it. Many, many cautions in the first half. Let's see if these guys can keep it clean for the second. Tyson Landis in 3rd and Thomas Dudek in behind him for 4th. Brandon Skinner currently stuck up on the outside. Climber's making that hard push. Gets himself already back into the top 5 after only a few laps after the caution. You can see Billy Strange in the background as well, making his way past. He's now up into, I believe, that 7th position. There we are. And of course, we have Michkowski back here as well. Also another fast car on the track. He's up to 11th at the moment. Sean Cole now stuck on the inside with the 17 and Jerry Watson up top there, but it looks like he's going to get by nice and clean. Probably sticking behind Morano, looking for opportunities as they come. Move ourselves back up. We don't want to lose sight here of our man Clymer as he starts to push closer and closer to our leaders. David Clymer at the moment right behind Thomas Dudek again. These guys are on 24 lap for their last pit. Clymer having pit lap 55 has a decidedly strong tire advantage here. Oh, Tyson ends up wide. And we have ourselves a quick little 3-wide situation. Oh, Clymer's going to back out of it though. Not going to make the push. Probably a safe assessment, a safe decision. He didn't quite have the run from the looks of it to us. Tyson did a little bit of a scrap on the wall there. Clymer holding down low, but he's boxed in. There's nothing he can do. Tony Morano Jr. just gaining more and more of a lead as time goes on for now. Thomas Dudek holding off Clymer in the battle for second. Again, Clymer already back up onto the podium. Billy Strange creeping up behind them. Slowly but surely, you see Strange getting his way into the top 5. Clymer now onto the inside. A really quick, clean, and fast pass on Thomas Dudek there. We'll have to keep an eye on the lap times. We have Tony Morano Jr. coming in with a 20.884. We'll have to watch here as we cross the line. 21.007 and a 20.8 for his last 2 times. Clymer ran 20.6 on the last 2, but this is his first lap not blocked at all. He's had fresh air. Excuse me, he was stuck behind Tony there for a good bit. Lap 72 coming to a close here. Again, Martinsville Speedway for the Simpit ARCA Series broadcast as David Clymer comes through with a 20.649. Sorry, 613 to Tony's 861, which means Clymer is indeed reeling him back in. Billy Strange now up to 4th position, looking to get himself up there. Doing an absolute legend job here as well. There he goes. He's got that run. He's on the inside. Does he manage to stick it? I'm not sure, and he does. He does. Indeed, Dudek opting to just stay high there, probably knowing that his tires are older at this point. Tyson Landis currently rounding out the top 5 with Brandon Skinner as the caution flag comes out in 6th position. Let's move back and find our backwards car. Is this it? A lot of smoke right there. What happened? Oh, there it goes. The number 34 of Rob Melnick gets into the number 3 of Andrew White. Sean Cole getting clipped just a small amount there, and I believe Michkowski also caught a little bit of the damage in that one. Nothing crazy huge. Oh, we are pitting in. This should be, I believe, the last pit, I would think. David Clymer and Jesse Fox staying out on tires from lap 55. Billy Strange is in. Michkowski's in. I'll have to see. Maybe this is the one they quick repair. Let's keep an eye on Michkowski's car. There's the quick repair. It's time. This is it. I think he gets slow enough, Kath. The short tracks, because they're so tight, it's a little more sensitive. Oh, would you look at that? Tony Morano Jr. squeaking out of the pits just ahead of Billy Strange there. Wow, what a legend. That was a pretty good push out of the pits there. Let's move ourselves back up to our leaders real quick. David Clymer, rather, in first. Jesse Fox, 69, Gaggity. In the pedigree car now? I don't know if I want to say giggity when it's the pedigree car. And Tyson Landis in 3rd position. Sorry, if you guys didn't know what I was talking about when I said Kath there, I was just taking a quick look at the Twitch chat. He said, surprised it threw a yellow since no one stopped on the track. So that was in regards to my comment about things being slow. It's not necessarily stopping. If they face the wrong direction, if they flip a full 180, or if they get going slow enough, I believe it will throw it. Might have something to do with the incidents, like if you get a 2x or something like that. But either way, however they deal with it, it is definitely more sensitive for these ones. something that we've picked up on while watching these. All right, yellow flag still out, still out. But I believe a 180 will. Yeah, if you throw a 180 for sure, it will go off. You'll get a yellow for sure. Yeah. Like if you spin like a clean 360 and it's fast, and you don't slow down and it's clean and fast and you catch it right away, it might not go off. But I think even most of the time when you start to spin a 360, it'll go off. Yeah, Andrew White. I mean, he's newer, and he's doing a really good job, all things considered. Welcome, Tom, again to the chat. Appreciate you coming in. Only short tracks are that sensitive, Kath. Yes. All right, we got the action starting back again here, so I'm gonna get my eyes back on the field and pay attention to what's going on for the race. Again, guys, if you do want to watch live, we do these on the Twitch streams. I don't do shoutouts and stuff, though, on the Simpit channel. So if you want to find me, you can come find me. Otherwise, we upload these on Saturday mornings to the Simpit crew channel on YouTube. And away we go once again. Lap 79 about to be started. Green flag. David Clymer with a crazy fast run and lead on Jesse Fox right off the bat. Tony Morano Jr. in third. Tyson Landis for fourth. Billy Strange for fifth. Sixth place is Mark Michkowski moving himself back up and doing well. Thomas Dudek and Brandon Skinner currently battling it out with, I believe that is Wayne Roberts in behind them. You betcha. Wayne Roberts in the 47. Joe Hildinger in behind them. Jerry Watson, Sean Cole, Dave Blair. And then we have Andrew White and Jeremy McLam. Oh, sorry, McLam actually teleports out. Andrew White rounding out the final cars on the grid at the moment. Andrew was having a pretty good race for this one. It is unfortunate to see him dropping back like that. Being a newer driver, he's done a lot to practice and catch up. And we've got the 69 Giggity around, unfortunately. Let's do a quick look to see what happened here. Whoop-a-doop-a-doop. Looks like we got a little bit of a push on the exit of the corner. Oh, he gets wide. Spins around. You hate to see that too, just self-spinning. Sure, he's kicking himself, but not a lot of damage there. So, you know, the caution came out. In the end, that might benefit him. He's not going to go a lap down. I'm wondering if we're going to see some of these other guys pit. He was on older tires. Clymer's still on 55-lap tires. I don't know if he's going to stay out or what's going on here. We will have to see. Let's move ourselves back up to our leader again. And we'll take a quick look at the standings this time because we didn't on the last one. David Clymer currently out front. Tony Morano Jr. in second. Billy Strange for third. Mark Michkowski has moved himself back up to fourth position. So all three of these guys have been to the back and the front again. These David Clymer, Billy Strange, and Mark Michkowski. Tony Morano Jr. doing an absolutely excellent job. Up 11 positions to second, though. Feels good, man. And that is our podium. Mark Michkowski again, fourth place. Brandon Skinner around in the top five, as usual, doing pretty good. Moving up from where he started. Tyson Landis, the current mover and shaker on the board, up to sixth position. Seventh is Thomas Dudek. Eighth, Wayne Roberts. Joe Hildinger for ninth, and Jerry Watson rounding out the top 10. David Blair, Jesse Fox, Andrew White, and Sean Cole bringing us back to the rear of the field. There goes Andrew White with his wave around. Do a quick double check. Yeah, Sean Cole coming out of the pits right now, so he is indeed still out. I almost thought he disappeared for a second there. Quick second to look at the Twitch chat. Murky, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. Not 55 lap old tires. He pit on lap 55. So his tires are 30 laps. Yeah, he's on 30 lap tires. 30 lap tires. All right, the way I say that, yes, can be a little bit confusing. Sorry about that. So if we take a look, we have Clymer, again, pit lap 55. From Tony all the way to David Blair in 11th. Everybody's pit lap 74. Lap 55 for Jesse Fox. Lap 73 for Andrew White. Sean Cole just came out there on 81. And that's our current drivers left on track here. Michkowski was in on 74 with Billy Strange. So, like, everybody from second all the way back to 11th. That's Tony Morano Jr., Billy Strange, Mark Michkowski, Brandon Skinner, Tyson Landis, Thomas Dudek, Wayne Roberts, Joe Hildinger, Jerry Watson, and David Blair. All lap 74. So they have a little bit more fresh tires than Clymer there, but we'll see what happens. Clymer's got a good defense, and it is a short track, so. Green flag has come out. We're crossing the line. Going to be going green on lap 86, boys. Here we go. There have been a lot of cautions in this one. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. More than a couple. Like, we're talking every 10 laps or so. Pretty sure we're on to like 8 or 9 at this point. There's been a couple that have started like right after on the green flag. Unfortunately, it has not been the cleanest of races. Alright guys, so just again, I'm going to ignore the Twitch chat for a little while here. Green flag is out. Pace cars pulling in, and we're getting back in on the action. David Clymer setting the pace. Pace cars in. 323 of Tony Morano Jr. up on top, looking to keep up next to Clymer. Let's see if he can gauge it right. Clymer is on the gas, and away we go. Tony Morano sticking it up top, doing well. Billy Strange is in third. Oh, we dropped back a little bit too far there. Sorry about that. Billy Strange is in third. Mark Michkowski in fourth. Tony getting stuck up top. This is all going to depend on whether or not Clymer can get a gap as to whether or not Billy slips in there. And he does. Billy's real close, so I don't think Tony's going to manage to get down. We'll have to watch and see. Billy Strange does get on the inside, you betcha. Tony Morano Jr. stuck up top. He's going to get forced back. I don't know how long he's going to be able to hold on to this, or how many positions he's going to lose, but he's definitely going to lose some. As we get some contact between Tony and Billy, he's doing his best to hold these guys off. Clymer just running away with it, and now we're getting into that last bit of the race here. 40 laps left to go after this time by. David Clymer running strong. He's up 5, holding that lead. Billy Strange trying to get his lead back from qualifying pole. Tony Morano Jr. with the 323 in third. Mark Michkowski in fourth. And Brandon Skinner is in 5th position. Dyson Landis for 6th. Thomas Dudek is in 7th. Joe Hildinger in 8th. 9th place is Wayne Roberts. 10th, Jerry Watson. David Blair in 11th. The 69 Giggity of Jesse Fox is in 12th. And then we have 13th position. Oh, sorry, 16th position. Jeremy McLam there as a lap car. He's back out on the field now, looking to gain some positions back. Sean Cole about to go laps down here as the guys start to run into some traffic. Sean just doing his best, I think, to limp it around. There he goes into the pits. And David Clymer ripping on by with Billy Strange hot on his tail. Now past Tony. Tony did manage to keep that 3rd position, doing well. Again, Clymer on the oldest tires out of all these guys. Doing his best to keep her up there. And doing a mighty job of it as we go. If we get one more pit, though, we could see Clymer go on a hero run. We know he's capable of it. Will all depend on the yellows, I think, at this point. He's probably praying for one more. Holding off that lead. Oh, we've got Michkowski looking to get himself up into the mix there on Tony. We see some wiggling, some moving, and some shaking. Tony currently holding down that 3rd position real well. Michkowski was one of our leaders and one of the contenders for our top 3. Again, if you guys look at the season standings, we have David Clymer, Mark Michkowski, and Billy Strange in the lead, battling it out for the top 3. Clymer's on top at the moment. There are only 10 points that are separating these guys. So one bad race could do these guys in for the championship this season. With only 2 races left to go, they're fighting hard to get themselves up there and get them points. Michkowski right now sitting in 4th, looking like Clymer's going to gain a few on him. Could see a change up in the standings after this race. Sorry about that. Let's jump into Sean Cole's car. As we take a look back through the field, I wanted to take a quick look for some 2 wides. Nothing going on. Back to our leaders. Here we go, bros. David Clymer doing a real good job at holding them off. He's running in 21s at this point, but still keeping Billy Strange in behind. Tony Morano in 3rd. Mark Michkowski in 4th. The 959 of Brandon Skinner in 5th position. I'll move ourselves back out to the further camera here so we can see all of the action in case we get something screwy going on. But so far, looks like we've got a fairly clean run at the moment. 2 wide there. Tyson Landis up top, now getting in behind the 25 there of Joe Hildinger. Wayne Roberts going to slip by. Number 47 of Wayne Roberts and the 17 of Jerry Watson. Looks like he's also going for it there and going to get by. Dave Blair's in behind them as well, looking for an opportunity there. Tyson Landis, unfortunately, just getting stuck up on the top. He was doing extremely well. Up, I think, like 15 positions or something like that at some point. Absolute mad lad. But unfortunately getting pushed back at this point. Let's take a look back at our leaders there. David Clymer holding out strong with that lead. Not running crazy fast times, but he's on the defense and he's holding it out. 100 laps of 130. Billy Strange on his tail. Mark Michkowski real close to Tony Morano Jr. up top. And we have ourselves a yellow flag. See if we can find the sideways car. Where's it at? Where's the sideways car? What? What caused the yellow on this one? I'm confused. Let's see if we can find it here. It's got to be in this corner. They didn't get into it that hard, though. Not enough to throw a caution. I'm really surprised that one came out. That one was weird. Alright, yeah, that one was odd. That shouldn't... That threw way too early. Mark did go into the pits, though, so maybe he took more damage off the wall than initially thought. Clymer's in as well. Oh, he does get all the way around. I didn't realize he got all the way around. It was on the bottom of the screen. There we go. You guys can thank Merc in Twitch chat if you happen to see him. You guys know Merc for catching it. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, that sucks. Oh. I'm sure he's kicking himself for that. That was no good. Alright, let's get ourselves back live again. And get ourselves back up to the front. There we are. Billy Strange, our current leader. Let's see who is all on the pit strats here. Green flag should be coming out right away. Billy Strange, currently our leader. Tony Morano Jr. and Brandon Skinner bring us to the top 3. Those all pit lap 74. Thomas Dudek pit lap 74 in 4th position. David Clymer pit lap 101, and he's only in 5th. This should be an easy jump for him. We will have to watch and see. Joe Hildinger in 6th position. Jesse Fox in 7th. Wayne Robert in 8th. Jerry Watson in 9th. David Blair, Mark Pitkowski. Tyson Landis brings us back to 12th. All those guys pit on lap 101. Sean Cole was in lap 89 in 13th. Andrew White for 14th. And Rob Melnick will be 15th. Those positions shouldn't change for the end of the race here. I believe we have 13 cars or 12 cars still on track at the moment. Excuse me. This is what happens when you have lots of cautions. It gets hard to keep track of all the cars and what they're doing, which one's left, which ones are still going. Green flag is here. We've only got about 25 laps left to go. Hopefully these guys can keep her clean. It's been a rough race. Again, shout out twitch.tv/SimpitLive if you guys want to watch Sean Cole's perspective of the race. I think he's out at this point indeed, but he'll probably watching the guys drive around as well. Billy Strange, currently our leader, and the pace car going in. Let's move into the outside cam. We can pretty much see the whole pack at this point. Makes it easy to watch the restart. Billy Strange again, our leader. Tony Morano Jr., our current leader, but Billy Strange is our actual leader. Setting the pace as we go. There we are. Billy Strange. Oh, with the run. We see a little bit of contact out of Brandon Skinner as Clymer goes for the early run. Clymer pushing now 3 wide on the inside. Brandon Skinner getting knocked up. We got another 3 wide. Tyson Landis goes wide. We got a car smashed down low. No caution called. No caution called. The cars keep moving straight. Wow, that got close. The 69 of Jesse Fox to dip, duck, dodging, and diving in that yellow car. Moving his way up. David Clymer now up to 4th position. He did manage to get that one, but man, was that a dicey move. Pushing on the 25 of Joe Hildinger. And the inside with Brandon Skinner as well, getting pushed back. That was almost another caution. Real aggressive Clymer is for this one, but he is the leader. it's hard to fault him at this point. We now have Billy Strange, Tony Morano Jr., and David Clymer in our top 3 positions. As Clymer just is an absolute mad lad pushing on these guys. Let's move it up closer and keep an eye on the development here. Clymer down low on Tony Morano as Tony gets a little bit loose. Let's see if Billy can just defend like Clymer did. We're down to our last 20 laps here as we cross on to lap 110. Coming down through the back straight, turn 3 and 4. There it is, 109 in the books, 130 for the total. This is the Simpit ARCA series, the second last race, and David Clymer is doing an absolute push to get himself back into the lead again. There he goes, making the pass. Billy Strange gonna keep himself ahead for just one more corner there. Door to door, Billy just getting the loss on the exit there, but he did a pretty good job holding on to it as best as he could. He does manage to get up next to Clymer on the entrance there, but there's not enough push to keep him up there. He might take his tires easy for a couple laps though, who knows? We'll have to watch and see. David Clymer easily running away, having pit lap 101. He's on them fresh tires. Billy falling back to second. Third position, Joe Hildinger. Wayne Roberts for 4th, and Tony Morano. Now back to 5th, but still up 8 positions from his start. David No Tires Blair doing an excellent job, up 11 for 6th, and Tyson Tide is the mover and shaker for 7th at the moment. Thomas Dudek in 8th, Brandon Skinner in 9th. Jesse Fox rounding out the top 10. Then we have Jeremy McLam, Mark Michkowski, and we're back to the leader. Michkowski, unfortunately, just trying to finish the race at this point. It sucks to see it. Let's see what happens here. 113 laps now completed as we cross on to 114. Again, 130 to go, so we're just about down to our final 15. David Clymer currently with a full 1 second lead over our second place Billy Strange, who is running on older tires, so he's doing his best to keep it. But depending on how things go, Billy could be the late pitter if we get another caution here, and he could try to jump it. You never know. We'll have to see. Excuse me, apologies for that. This is a close battle that we have here for the podium. Billy Strange, Joe Hildinger, and Wayne Roberts all nose to tail. Oh, I see David Blair up on the wall back there, catching a little bit of Tyson Landis' booty on the back right side. Looks like they managed to get through just fine. Let's get ourselves back up here. David Clymer, 1.3 seconds now ahead of Billy Strange. Joe Hildinger still up tight behind him with Wayne Roberts in behind them. Move ourselves back out to the wider camera for a moment. Let's see if we can keep an eye on the overall action here. Not a lot going on. These guys trying to finish the race. We do have a little bit of a move, though. Joe Hildinger on the inside. Billy Strange is now up top as they come into turn 1. On lap 117, Joe Hildinger pushing it with the 110 pit over to Billy's pit on lap 74. With the fresher tires, he should be able to take it. Now, does the 47 of Wayne Roberts manage to get himself in there? Not entirely sure. Whoop, not quite, not quite. Billy now back to 3rd position. Wayne Roberts looking to get himself up to 4th. Again, Clymer just with an absolute mad lead here. A little bit of action going on in the back there. Sorry for the camera switch. I meant to switch cars. But it looks like they're doing okay. That's Tony Morano Jr. in 5th, leading that pack at the moment. But Tyson Landis hard on the prowl with the newer tires, getting his self up there. Now in the top 5. David Blair also on new tires. Going to be looking to get himself up there. You can see the top on the corner there, 47 of Wayne Roberts doing his best to get by Billy there as well into 3rd position as the battle for the podium continues, and the battle for the top 5 rages as well. Get ourselves back up to our leaders. There it is. Wayne Roberts on the inside. Billy Strange now back to 4th. Managing to hold it on the outside for 1 corner, but I don't think he can do it for 10 laps as we cross on to lap 121. David Clymer currently out in the lead by 1.5 seconds. With no yellows, Clymer's got it. Hildinger in 2nd. Wayne Roberts for 3rd. Billy Strange now down to 4th position. Again, he's on old tires. Tyson Landis is in 5th. Tony Morano Jr. is in 6th. 7th place, Thomas Dudek. David Blair, 8th. Jerry Watson, 9th. Brandon Skinner, 10th. Mark Michkowski in 11th. And then we have Jesse Fox in 12th. And that'll be it for our field at the moment. Should be a pretty easy run for these guys to finish it off. Everybody's spaced out quite a bit. Lots of room on the field. There's a couple guys close together. If we look at David Blair here pushing, looking to get 7th position, possibly out of Dudek in the 83 Maynard's car. Dave in that 36. Don't know if he's going to manage to get by, but he does have the fresher tires, so there is some potential for it. Only a few laps left to go here. Morano getting a little bit loose on the exit. Fighting them tires. Thomas Dudek looking to get up on the inside. He does manage to get him. He's got that rear quarter panel. Oh, and a little bit loose. It's going to force him to check up and drop down. Is he managing to hold it? He is indeed. We have ourselves a battle here for now 7th position. Sorry, 6th position. As Dudek pulls himself out ahead. David Blair looking to use that opportunity to get down low, and he does manage to do it. Come on, David Blair. Go, buddy, go. I shouldn't be rooting for him. Most of these guys are the friends, you know. But at the same time, you know, he's trying. I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry. I'm watching Dave try. Actually, maybe they shouldn't move. Tony's sitting 6 positions gained, and Dave Blair's got 9 positions gained. Kind of appropriate. Just saying. I'm kidding. Go, Dave, go. And go, Tony, go. Tony put on the defense. Dave put on the attack. Let's see what can happen. Tyson Landis is our current mover and shaker, and I think it's going to stay that way. Move ourselves back out to our wide camera again so we can get a good idea of what's going on the more broad picture here. Not a heck of a lot. The cars are rather spread out. That is how it is. Lap 128 now. 3 left to go. David Clymer with an absolute legend lead. Almost 2 seconds on Joe Hildinger. No cautions means no problems. David Clymer's going to get this one. We'll have to see if the caution comes out on the last flag from that battle for 7th. But from the looks of things, Clymer's got it. Joe Hildinger in 2nd. Wayne Roberts in 3rd. Billy Strange is in 4th position, still holding off Tyson Landis again, who's our mover for the day. Up 13 into the top 5. Well done, Tyson. Nice claps. Well done, sir. Good job. Thomas Dudek in 6th position. Tony Morano Jr. again is in 7th. Dave Blair looking to get a position there if he can. He's in 8th. Jerry Watson in 9th. And Mark Michkowski rounding out our top 10. Brandon Skinner for 11th. Jesse Fox for 12th. And the number 8 car of Jeremy McLam. Just doing his best to get a couple laps back, I think, if he can there. I think he's about to. Yep, there he goes. He's up to 13th. Just got a lap back on Sean Cole there. So he's just kind of doing what he can there. Not a bad strategy, Jeremy. Not a bad strategy. And there we go. David Clymer with the win. Joe Hildinger and Wayne Roberts for 2nd and 3rd. Billy Strange for 4th. Tyson Landis for 5th. Thomas Dudek is in 6th. Tony Morano Jr. Mark Michkowski and Brandon Skinner bring us back to 9th position. 10th will be... Oh, I have to look now. My thing's got all screwed up. There we go. 10th will be Jerry Watson. And that's it. We've done. We've finished it. Let's get on Clymer and let him do his victory donuts as we take a look at our final leaderboard here. It's over. The 2nd last race for the Simpit ARCA series. Not the most exciting ending, but a lot going on during the race. David Clymer in 1st position with the win. Well done. Well done, Clymer. Absolutely dominating the season. Joe Hildinger in 2nd. Wayne Roberts in 3rd. Billy Strange in 4th. Tyson Landis, the mover for the day. I believe that was 13 positions gained, up into 5th position. Good job, Tyson. Well done, buddy. Thomas Dudek for 6th. Tony Morano Jr. managing to hold off for 7th there. Mark Michkowski managed to get up to 8th for the end. Brandon Skinner for 9th. Jerry Watson for 10th. Dave Blair, Jesse Fox, Jeremy McLam, Sean Cole, and Andrew White bring us down to 15th. Rob Melinek, Bobby Johnson, and Chris Generelli to 18th. And, of course, Kenneth, who didn't start the race there, sitting at the bottom of the pack. But again, computer issues. Congratulations to our top 3 again, Clymer, Hildinger, and Roberts. Well done, guys. Clymer, what a great push, as always. Crazily aggressive on this one. There was a lot of fighting tooth and nail. These guys are going hard for these last 2 races. And that, my friends, is the end of our Simpit ARCA series broadcast for the day. Thank you guys, as always, for coming to watch over on the YouTubes. Appreciate you. Again, you're here at the youtube.com/thesimpitcrew. If you guys could be so kind as to drop a like, share the video, and subscribe, it would be much appreciated. Every little bit goes to helping directly for Sean Cole. A few of us just put on a little bit of extra effort to kind of help out with the pit crew where we can. And if it's something you're interested in doing, by all means, feel free to PM one of the admins, myself, Amir, or Sean in the Discord, and we'd happily get you set up to do some pit crew uploads yourself. It's a good bit of fun to do something extra and nice to help out Sean. So let us know if that's something you're interested in. And of course, for all of the regular bros that are chilling out just for watching, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Those of you guys that ran the race, damn, bros. I hope I did it justice, but that was a hard one. So my apologies if I saw you in a bad light, but I did my best to be fair and cover as many people as possible on this one. There was a lot going on. Thanks again, as always, bros. This is the Simpit, and we will see you guys next week for the Simpit ARCA Series broadcast. Thank you, guys. Take it easy.